I've never been good about just generally just talking about myself. I'm an off the cuff, whimsical, what you call that? Witty. I'm quick on the face to face. I'm good off the cuff. I'm good with that, freestyling. But when it comes to speaking about myself, my personal goals, my achievements and stuff like that, I clam up. I'm not good with it. It's not because I'm not able to articulate it. It just makes me feel like I'm bragging, or it sounds like I'm being braggadocious or projecting something or performing in some type of way, and I'm not. Nothing that I've ever done in my career has been for validation or recognition necessarily from others, other than the recognition of my contributions to a team. I've gone down my career path with intention and with passion for what I do. And I wrote this yesterday, and I just want to share it with you because I feel like me writing it allows me to articulate it easier and get it out without tripping over my own thing. Okay? So bear with me. Allow me to share this with you. Throughout my career, oftentimes, I've been called upon for a one-off LLC formation or a client's need to retrieve charter documents for a specific case. In the past 10 years, I've acted as the authorized person on behalf of clients, attorneys, and myself for the purposes of forming an LLC, canceling an LLC, or retrieving corporate charter documents from the Delaware Secretary of State Division of Corporations. I've enjoyed a rich 15-year paralegal career. I've been graced with the opportunity to work with well-respected legal professionals at the Delaware Department of Justice Fraud Division Consumer Protection Unit, as well as generally throughout my career, having worked for years in hard grind, fast-paced legal offices and top-notch firms. I've enjoyed working with kind, hardworking staff, knowledgeable legal professionals, and all varying members of both Maryland's and Delaware's legal community. I am a proud holder of a Juris Doctorate earned in 2023 as an Evening Division student. I offer invaluable, broad, and diverse perspectives from not only my educational background, but more importantly, from my years of life experience working in the legal field. Over the years, I've successfully managed complete legal processes independently, performed extensive legal research, and provided essential assistance with respect to complex legal matters, ranging from research assignments concerning subjects like antitrust class actions, and subjects like the spoliation of evidence, performed during my year in the public sector at the DOJ, ranging to case-on-point legal research assignments for specific land developers in the area of commercial real estate development and land use matters, primarily in the Newcastle County, Delaware area, which is governed under the Newcastle County Unified Development Code. In 2010, after completing my undergraduate study at the University of Delaware in 2005 and Widener University School of Law paralegal certification in 2008, is when I started my paralegal career with a boutique firm in Bethesda, Maryland. Large financial institutions, banks, were the firm's primary clients. And there I managed the post-sale ratification process in all 23 counties in Maryland, including Baltimore City, which all have separate and distinct court procedures in place with respect to ratifying foreclosure sales in each municipality that makes up the state of Maryland. Now, while working in Bethesda, I also volunteered as a caseworker and a mentor for the Family Self-Sufficiency Program. And that's a career development program funded by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD. It helps individuals with receiving housing subsidies, making progress towards economic independence. During that time, I received a great opportunity to speak on Lobby Day at Capitol Hill in advocacy for the program and to ask for the continued support of Congress when passing the budget that year. And in 2016 was when I returned to Delaware. Now, I was able to find a paralegal position when I returned with a third-party collection agency that specialized in various forms of creditor debt. They handled creditor debts of deceased persons. In this role, I performed mass notary ceremonies, drafted withdrawal of creditors' claim, and electronically filed withdrawals in various jurisdictions across the U.S., including Delaware, Texas, and Florida, just to name a few. In 2018, I started my 4-year experience working extensively in the area of commercial real estate and development, commercial real estate, land use, and development in Newcastle County, Delaware. And my commercial real estate paralegal work heavily involved community engagement and organization. I particularly enjoyed attending and presenting at several council meetings and hearings, board meetings and hearings as well, and also organizing community groups and hosting community meetings as well. Today, and that was about me, right? And I wanted to share that with you and sum it up like that, because my career has gone in chapters. Basically, I have a corporate book with chapters in it, and then I have my legal book with chapters in it. I have so much experience because working has been my hobby, and working to acquire things. Hold on, my father interrupted me. My apologies. I'm not sure we left off. My father interrupted me for a moment, but life. Let's continue. I just wanted to share a bit about myself, because I'm not here to be a celebrity or to be famous. I'm here to serve. I believe that our current economy is collapsing right before our eyes. The labor market has been exhausted and is in desperate need of renovations, okay, and innovations, okay? Right now, it's not just a matter of starting businesses, but also creating jobs for human beings, okay? Creating healthy environments where people can work together, creating avenues, alternatives to finding financial stability, creating networks and communities of people who are working together, okay? Working together and not working to separate themselves. I feel that in today's world, and you know what? I can read that from here because this was a part of the conclusion of the things that I was writing, but I wasn't going to go into that. I write these things I have so many journals and stuff, and I write them to formulate my thoughts, and then I come on here and I speak freely after having reveled in all these thoughts, for myself. But you know what? Let me read this part. Somebody might care to hear it. It might sound good to someone. Let me read it to you. Today, shortages in skilled labor and advances in technology increase risk of error with straightforward processes. Moreover, it can cost business owners more to correct a filing for what one may deem as a minor error than to take that time or to assure that the right party is filing it initially. Okay? As technology evolves, business processes evolve. Many don't have certain necessary skills to perform seemingly straightforward tasks. These skill gaps impact business performance and undercut new business owners and entrepreneurs' competitive advantage by increasing their vulnerability to certain compliance risks. Talent acquisition is becoming more complex and essential for business success. In a declining economy, self-employment can also serve as an alternative source for financial independence. In a world of big corporations overtaking with automation, I'm a professional that cares about my clients' goals and community investments. I place purpose and positive impact over sheer profit, and that is hard to find today. So consider working with me, a consultant who has established skills, local expertise, and a mission to fill the gaps that I can in the Delaware small business community.